Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we are doing the song Dear Reader by Taylor Swift, which is from the Midnight's album, which I haven't listened to yet. We're going to go in, we're going to listen to this, we're going to try and figure out how this relates to the film Cats that she made, and how this relates to Joe Alwyn, who at this point in the story is stuck in the cafe comatose whilst Taylor Swift is on a train to nowhere. So we're going to use this as our bridge to pick up on where we were at with those two stories. When I eventually get to the Midnight's album reaction, I will skip by this song. So in the meantime, we're going to go in, we're going to listen to this, we're going to see is it a good song, we're going to see how it relates to the major moments in her life, and then we'll see if this is finally the song that could make me admit to being a Swiftie, because I'm not there yet, I'm not doing it. Oh, it's a lyric video. Good.
Dear reader, if it feels like a trap, you're already in one. Dear reader, get out your map, pick somewhere and just run. Dear reader, burn all the files, desert all your past lives. And if you don't recognize yourself, that means you did it right. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart. Dear reader, bend when you.
This feels like it should have been on TTPD. It's got completely different production from Folklore and Evermore, and it's a lot closer to the production of the Thoughts and Poets Department, and I really fucking like that, because it shows, for me, it's like the Thoughts and Poets Department is an album with two halves, obviously, don't fucking make your stupid comments, I'm aware it's a two-half album, but my point being is that like the back half of the album felt a lot like Evermore and Folklore, and everybody kept on saying to me that the first half of the album, the actual Thoughts and Poets Department section of the album, was kind of similar to other stuff that she's done that I haven't listened to yet. So it's nice to actually come in and hear it and go, okay, I get that now. Particularly with the percussion and the bass and the synth work in the background. This song seems to be her having had a bit of a breakdown, and then she's saying to you, this is how you get over this kind of stuff and you start again, which I assume means that she went on the train, she fucked off, he's still in the coma, Joe, he's still in the coma, hair's long, he's drooling into plates, and she has went to Georgia, I'm going to assume, and started a new life. I hope by the end of the song that she's let us know what she's doing, possibly a lumberjack.
Can snap when you have to. Dear reader, you don't have to answer just 'cause they asked you. Dear reader, the greatest of luxuries is your secret. Dear reader, when you aim at the devil, make sure you don't miss. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart. So I wander through these nights, I prefer hiding in plain sight. My fourth drink in my hand, these desperate prayers of a cursed man spilling out to you for free. But darling, darling, please
Okay, that is getting quite. I've made this comparison before, but it's getting very Bo Burnham with how self-referential it is and how the entire song seems to be about everybody's telling her that she needs to get herself back out there and get herself kind of back onto her 2 feet again. But she's scared. It's safer to just stay in and be on my own, because that way I don't get hurt. I think that's what the song's about, which is kind of nice, because if this is the closing track to Midnights, and I'm right about what the song's about, and the entire point of Midnights is her thinking it is better to just choose to be on her own because she's been hurt so fucking badly that she just can't really do it anymore, and she doesn't want to put herself out there anymore. And then you contrast that with the end of TTPD, where she's just really fucking happy. That's nice. It's cute. I'm happy for her. What a good lass. That whole bit's so Bo Burnham. It's wild. I fucking absolutely love the production on the end of that there. See when it had all the kind of weird wee vocals coming in, little weird synth effects would pop up for a second, and then all they'd swoop in from this side and then fade out again. That was just, yeah. And normally, production wise, the production on TTPD, I felt kind of played it safe for a lot of that album, which meant the songs where it did kind of branch out felt particularly special. That one, no, they really went for it. The protracted ending where they've just kind of faded it all out and used that as a way to kind of layer in some of the vocal motifs that she'd had throughout the song. That's a perfect ender. Okay, that's made me kind of excited to actually listen to Midnights now, because if the entirety of that album sounds like that, then I'm in for a treat. This is the perfect time to announce then. Right, so we have done the Miss Americana documentary. That means that we are going to be putting a poll up on Patreon soon for you guys to vote on what is going to be the next Taylor Swift thing that we do. Midnights is almost definitely going to be one of those options, so if you want me to react to that, the best thing for you to do is go sign up to Patreon at patreon.com/markabusi and wait for that to come in. And then if you do that and you stick around in the Patreon and you have a nice time and stuff, eventually you'll get full uncut album reaction. It'll be multiple hours long and it will involve me talking about various subjects such as clap cheeks, the future of Joe Alwyn. We don't talk about our looks. We don't discuss our looks. Things that we don't discuss. Kanye. We talk about misery. We get into the weeds in my personal life quite a lot. Anybody that's interested in that, the best way to know my entire life fucking story is just to follow Taylor Swift reactions at this point. So I've spoken enough, guys. That was Taylor Swift with a song that I can't remember the name of right now because I'm really forgetful. Guys, that was Taylor Swift with the song Dear Rita. I have been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.